Hello folks and welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do it now and hit the bell icon to get instant updates. For today's project, I'm using a 2mm crochet hook and a cotton yarn. It's a number 8 cotton yarn. So to start with our work, we're going to thread the yarn onto a needle first. I've got my needle over here, and now we're going to thread some beads onto our yarn. So I've got some pink beads over here. Put them onto your needle and slip them down. So over here you can see I've added a number of beads. I've put some extra beads over here. So this project requires 31 beads, but I've put a few extra in case anything, because they're glass beads if they break or something. So starting our work with a magic circle, make a magic circle and chain 4. So we have our starting chain and a chain 1. So the first 3 chains is your starting chain, and then you have a chain 1. We will have a chain 1 space in between our double crochets. So then yarn over and make a double crochet. Again chain 1 and make a next double crochet. Chain 1 and make your next double crochet. So we will chain 1 and make our double crochets. Repeat this until you have 8 double crochets and 8 chain 1 spaces. In the end, chain 1 and pull the yarn, the starting yarn, and close your magic circle. Now slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. So remember we made 4 chains in the beginning, so now count 3 chains and then slip stitch in the third chain. So now you have 8 double crochets and 8 chain 1 spaces. So go into the first chain 1 space and make a slip stitch. Now chain 3 over here. This is your first double crochet. Yarn over and make a double crochet in the same space. Now chain 1, 2, and then go into the next chain 1 space and make 2 double crochets. This is your first double crochet. Make another double crochet. Now again chain 1, 2, yarn over and go into the next space, making a double crochet. So repeat this for each space. Make 2 double crochets in the space, chain 2, move to the next space and make your 2 double crochets. And I'll see you at the end of the round. So here I am at the starting of the circle. You can see your chain 3 over here. So count the third chain. This is the top third chain. Go under both loops and then make a slip stitch. So I had my chain 2 previously, and then make a slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. So I accidentally yarned over, so I'm just going to remove that. Go back into that top third chain and make a slip stitch. This could be a bit tricky because the yarn is really fine. So now, starting with the third round, slip stitch into the top of the double crochet and slip stitch into the chain 2 space. So we will start our work from this chain 2 space, chain 3, yarn over and make a double crochet in the chain 2 space, yarn over and make another double crochet in the same space. So now you have 3 double crochets in this space, chain 3 and then move to the next space. We skip the double crochets in between and we make 3 double crochets into this space. And then chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3, Move to the next space and make your 3 double crochets. Repeat this for the entire round and I'll see you at the end of the round. So here I am at the end of the round and you can see the starting chain 3 over here. Go into the top third chain and make a slip stitch. Now starting a next round, again slip stitch into the top of the double crochet. So make another slip stitch in the top of the next double crochet and then slip stitch into the chain 3 space. So now we start our round over here by chaining 3, 1, 2 and 3. Now make a double crochet in the same space. Now make another double crochet in the same space. Make another double crochet in the same space. Make one more double crochet in the same space. So here we have a starting chain 3 and then 4 double crochets. Chain 2 and move to the next space. Make 5 double crochets in this space. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now chain 2 and move into the next space. So I'm at the end of the round over here. Now make a slip stitch at the top of the chain 3. Now starting our next round, chain 3 over here. Now make 1 double crochet on the top of each of the next 4 double crochets. So now in the chain 2 space we will make 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. Now on the top of the next 5 double crochets make 5 double crochets and then make 3 double crochets in the chain 2 space. So repeat this for the entire round and I'll see you at the end of the round. So here I am at the end of the round. Make a slip stitch in the top of the chain 3. Starting the next round, chain 5. So we'll have our starting chain 3 and then chain 2 for this space. Now yarn over and skip the next stitch and make a double crochet in the next stitch. Now chain 2 and make a double crochet after skipping a stitch. So we will skip the next stitch and then make a double crochet in the next stitch. So I'm making a double crochet and then chain 2, skip the next stitch and make a double crochet in the next stitch. So repeat this for the entire round and I'll see you at the end of the round. So I've made a slip stitch in the top of the chain 3 and then make a slip stitch in the chain 2 space. Now starting the next round, chain 3 and make a double crochet in the same space. Make one more double crochet in the same space and chain 2. Now make 3 double crochets in the next space. 1, 2, 3. Chain 2 and make 3 double crochets in the next space. So we will repeat this for the entire round and I'll see you at the end of the round. So here I am at the end of the round. Now make a slip stitch in the top of the chain 3. Make 2 slip stitches in the top of the next 2 double crochets. This is your first slip stitch, second slip stitch. And now make the third slip stitch into this space. Starting the next round, chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now bring one of the beads forward. Keep it close to your hook. Now go into the second chain from your hook. Yarn over, keep the bead close to your hook, and make a slip stitch. This will help you secure the bead in its position. And next, chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now make a slip stitch in the next chain space. So this is how your bead will look like, and this is the final round. Now again repeat by making chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring a bead forward. Go into the second chain from your hook. Yarn over, keep the bead close to your hook, and make a slip stitch. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and make a slip stitch in the next chain 2 space. Repeat this for the entire round, and I'll see you at the end of the round. So as you can see over here, I finished the round. This is the final round, and this is for the size. It's nearly 11.5 centimeters. So you can use this as a coaster the way it is right now, but I'll show you how to make it as a jar lid cover. So for that we need a ribbon to wrap it around. So I'm going to take another yarn. I'm taking pink over here, which is matching to the beads I've used. Make a slip knot. Secure the knot on your hook and chain 2. 1, 2. Now insert the hook in the first chain. Yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 1. Again you have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through both. So your stitch will come on this side, and at the back side rotate your work. Try to find both loops at the back and go under both loops. Now yarn over and pull through both loops. You have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 1. Yarn over, pull through the remaining 2. Now again go at the back, pick up the 2 strands, try to go under both loops, yarn over and pick up a loop. You have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 1. Again you have 2 loops, yarn over, pull through both loops. So continue doing this until you have the desired length of your band. So this is the length I required for my jar cover. It depends upon the size you're making. Leaving an inch or 2, cut off your yarn, preferably chain 1 and then pull through the last loop. To make tassels, take a piece of your yarn, insert the hook in the center of the last stitch, place the yarn on your hook, place it so that it is on the center, the hook is on the center of your yarn, and then pull the loop through that center space. Now join all the 3 strands together like this. Just pull the strands so that they are equal in size, and now insert the hook under all the 3 yarns and then pull it through the loop on your hook. So I'm going to cut off this extra yarn over here And this is your tassel ready. So I just wanted 3 threads in my tassels, and I'm going to repeat for the other side now. So we're going to weave this band onto our coaster over here into the second last row. So I've just cut off the extra yarns from the coaster, and now you can see the second last row, it has 3 double crochets and then a space. So with the help of a hook or a needle, I've put this onto a needle. This is a weaving needle, so it has a big eyelet. So going under and over the spaces, as you can see over here, pull your work, leave a little starting tail, and then keep going until you come back to the starting point. Now you can place this on the top of your jar and pull the band to tighten it, and I've secured it with a knot. So this is the final look of the jar with the cover on it. I also made this in a color blue. So if you like my video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.